Hey everybody, this is Fusestopper and welcome back to Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. And today, we're going to start off with Explodatorium, the Lair of Plague Knight. Sharpen die shovel. Starting off here, we got these fiery platforms that, you just gotta avoid. Don't want to get hit by them. Fire burns. That's why you put them out. We also got some new enemies that are going to start appearing, like this green rat, which looks like a normal rat at first, but when you hit it, it explodes. That's why it's called the Explodatorium. No, not off of the rats, but like, that's just one aspect of the exploding that will appear. But digging up this treasure and moving on, the levels are going to start getting a lot more difficult. Those first levels, like I've died a few times, but those are beginning tutorial levels. Like you're supposed to get the hang of the game, not really die a whole ton. But I have a feeling that the deaths are going to start coming right back up. We also got these giant birds throwing bombs down below. Not fun. Remember, kid, when you see sparklies, that means you fish. Because as I've said before, fishing is part of any good video game. And we get money! Can never go wrong for more money. Whoops. You don't want to do that, however. Yeah, dying is not a suggestion. You generally want to not do that, you know? But as I back, I also, as the levels get more difficult, I also believe that the levels themselves actually get a little bit more fun and they get a little bit unique with their gimmicks. You'll start to see that the levels start to get a little bit more varied than the previous ones. As most of the starting levels, they're just kind of simple, basic, get you in the platforming levels. But these ones that we're going to be starting to head up onto, they start to get more and more, I don't want to say gimmicky, because that makes them sound bad, but they start to have like more and more uniqueness to them. Like this level is unique with a lot of explosions and potions and alchemy, like Plague Knight himself. I can't believe I died that close to the checkpoint. That makes me a little upset. Another good use of those mice, though, instead of just getting blown up by them, you could also use them to find different secret areas, like I did there. Which will give us some music. Never go wrong with music. Remember, kids, you gotta always eat your turkey. If you don't eat the turkey, you don't get full health. Right here, we also got another new enemy. This one throws bombs in an arc-type shape. 3 hits, not too hard to take them out, but they can rack up a lot of serious damage if you're not careful. Wall treasure. Never could be opposed to any wall treasure. But we got these pots right here that make you run off a cliff. No. They'll jump up like that, like rising platform. However, you don't want to jump off the ledge like I did there. So let's just speed right past this guy and go back to where I was. Okay. But as we continue, you want to jump at the top of these to get some bonus treasure. But you still gotta be careful of the spikes. They're not instant kill like spikes usually are. However, they still do damage to you, and these ones will push you into instant kill spikes. So you gotta be careful of that. But if we time our jumps here, we get some more secret treasure. If we come up. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I thought there was a secret there. Don't forget to dig piles, because you never want to miss a pile. Sometimes it's health, sometimes it's more treasure, but it's always worth it. You got these weird spider cauldrons up here that you kill with fishing rods, obviously. No. But jumping at the top of these usually nets you a lot of rewards, treasures. You can there's probably also a lot of secrets to them. Does not look like we go up there, but we could jump off the rat like that, and bam. Bam, bam, boom. Got the secrets. Looks like a lot of these are breakable. That's what the bomb guys will cause. They'll break the platform slowly and slowly. This is why you want to avoid the fire, though, because the fire will just knock you in the pits like that, and that's no fun. So sneaking by these rats terribly. You know what? Let's actually use this. Get by enemies a lot easier. Another trick you could do with the fishing rod, which I didn't explicitly show. Couldn't do it there because of the fire, but if you ever have bags of money over a ledge like that, where there isn't fire, you could use it to grab them back up. Pretty helpful if you ever have, like, fall down a cliff and can't get your money back. See if I can pull it off here. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. But to get that music up there, I don't think I'm going to be able to, but if you bounce off of that bird that's dropping all the potions, you're able to reach up to that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get that piece of music, but I think we'll live. So pulling out our wands here, we got mini boss. Chucks potions randomly. Uh-oh. We're really low on health. Let's pull out the Ichor of Revival. Or Ichor, I always pronounce that wrong. But just doing a lot of bounces, using our wand whenever we're not bouncing. Hopefully not taking as much damage as I am now. This boss is really not that difficult. But still netting us a decent amount of money. And some more magic back. Can never say no to magic. But continuing on. Now we got fire that just goes on its own. Which could honestly be more threatening than the fire that goes by itself. Or by the fire that goes when you step on it. Now we get another Ichor. Ichor of Invincibility. Can't say no to that. No, actually, let's use one right now. This is another type of gold armor that likes to jump a lot. And I believe is immune to that fire there. I am unsure. You don't want to fall like that, because that's not fun. So going back to the point we were at, not using our Ichor. Maybe now I can show the fishing rod. Doesn't seem to want to let me, unless... Yeah, you could use it to fish up your money if you ever drop it over a ledge like that. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get that one under the ledge, unfortunately. But at least I was able to recover 2/3 of it. There we go. That's how you take him out. Not like an idiot and fall off the ledge. Now, if you time your jumps right here, you should be able to get hit. If you look at the wall, you can take it out. Now, time your jump's better than mine, hopefully, but you'll get a lot of treasure for finding this bonus room, so it's always worth it. It's always worth to go for these secrets. But continuing up with more fire timing, there's a lot. If you couldn't tell, and I've already pointed it out, there's a lot of explosion and fire type platforming in this level. And not getting hit by these, I think they're called fairies? Yeah, you don't want to get hit by them. Because especially in rooms like this, it will send you down flying below, and it could ultimately lead to your death, which could potentially lose you money, and you want to get as much money as possible. Right here, we got little plague versions of Shovel Knight. They'll run around, jump, attack you just like Shovel Knight would, except they're green and evil and want you dead. Long story short, you do not want these guys after you. So as they continue to attack, they only take one hit, so they're not the most difficult, but they get rather annoying because they seem to be everywhere. I missed that treasure, unfortunately. They can also dig down and break blocks like you. They work just like Shovel Knight. And they like to chase after you. Also like Shovel Knight, they drop treasure, but sadly not as much. Or, you know, just as much if you're really poor at collecting money, but nobody will judge. But if you're good at fishing, you can get that money back. In here, we got a turkey and a checkpoint. I wonder what could be past this point. Maybe I should, you know, equip my Chaos Sphere. Mix it up a bit. Don't always have to use the flare rod. Leave me alone. Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me. Trickery? Heh. The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom! Now, let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise it will be enlightening. As you can see, the Chaos Sphere is very helpful because it will continuously bounce back and forth for a set amount of time, allowing you to potentially hit across the room. Actually, I'm not showing it off well. The Plague Knight is all about bombs attacking you from a distance and trying to more mess with you than actually like fight one-on-one with you. But using the Chaos Sphere and Pogo Jumps, he's no match for Shovel Knight. With Plague Knight disappearing without a trace, we continue back to camp for a bit of a rest. Because we're really good boys and girls, we always gotta keep the forest safe. Well, seems a mysterious traveler's here. Let's check him out. North from Pridemore, west at the fork. Oh bother, I must have passed it already. Well met, traveler. Oi, maybe you can help me. I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second, you're a knight with a shovel. Indeed I am, the knight with a shovel who has been menacing the village. I assure you, I have done no such... You gonna use that shovel to bury innocent people? Your reign of terror ends here. So seems we have an unlikely foe, thinking we're somebody else, a particular black-clad knight with a shovel, but as he does not seem to know who we are, we must fight him anyways. Flare Rod makes short work of him, while dodging his boomerangs and attempting the Pogo Jump, not the easiest to do, because he is just kind of... He is just jumping a lot. It's hard to pogo on someone who's in the air jumping. But with little trouble, our shovel puts him to rest. Do your worst, villain. Strike me down. I'm no villain. We're fighting a common enemy. We are? Why didn't you say so? Wow, I feel like a fool now. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are the strongest when they work together. Yeah, Knight's codes, first vow, always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. Get some music, get some more treasure, and let's head off. And I think about that does it for this video. Next time, we are going to explore the Armor Outpost and continue on in our journey. Thank you for watching. See you next time.